Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Fresh and our Orc Hunter. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we've got one more episode to cover in Felwood before we move on to something new. I'm really happy that we were able to knock out both our new ranks of Bite and Screech for Ripper in the last episode. So I don't think we should have to worry about him for quite a bit. But with that being said, we are playing outside of primetime hours today, so let's try our luck again on the Deadwood Furlbog to the south, as well as the cultists that infest Jadenar. And we should be arriving at Blood Venom Post shortly. I made sure to restock, took care of some auctions. I also cooked up some of those monster omelets as well from the recipe that we picked up recently. Just while we were in town, it made sense to get that out of the way before we head out, because we're not going to have any vendors to really lean back on in Felwood. So let's get a move on. We'll save the Strength of Corruption to the north for a different time. I think today I just want to focus on the Jadenar forces and the Deadwood tribe. And then we'll see how we look on time. Jadenar already. Let's see how our luck fares today. Bit of a chaotic start to begin things for today. We just get hit with a disease. Physical damage taken, not super great, but hopefully it shouldn't matter too much as long as we try to pull enemies one at a time. Get all healed up. I just saw another player walk by, so Still might be pretty busy, despite it being super early in the morning. Yeah, oh my goodness. I wonder how much, like, why it's so busy here. I feel like in, places like Tenaris or even the hinterlands, there really isn't a whole lot of traffic going through those zones, but for some reason, Felwood is absolutely filled with players. And players that are trying to specifically get this quest done, it seems like. I guess I can understand a little bit more the, the high volume of other players with the Furlbog, just because I'm assuming some players want to farm up that rep. But Jadenar seems like such an odd place for there to be so many players. Somebody else coming up the hill, so let's try to get rid of all these adepts and let's get our last Jadenar Hound too if we can. We are actually dead. I think we might actually be dead. I am very shocked that we took that much damage. Unfortunate. I should have turned around and tried to finish off that hound. Yeah, wow. I was not expecting to take that much damage even from 3, but I guess as you get into the 50s, things definitely get a little bit more complicated. Well, hopefully nobody else comes through here and wipes out everything that we need. Otherwise, we may be in for a little bit of a wait. Okay, we actually did end up killing that hound, so that's good. And the adept as well. There must have been another player here that helped us clear that out. Yeah, because we got credit for all that, so I guess that's a good thing. have to head back down the hill and see if we can find any more within the burrow. Seems to be somewhat cleared out at the moment. Oh boy, we're in for quite the pull here. I think this might be another lost cause. And we'll see. Yeah, I don't have any mana left. This little cave is rough. We'll let Ripper die again. Just need 2 more cultists and 1 more adept, so we're very close, at least. But yeah, I definitely think that we need to move to a different zone. I think we could make better use of our time against easier enemies. So maybe we'll end up going back to the hinterlands sooner rather than later. I might put down a freezing trap just in case we have a pull like that again. It'll buy us another 15 seconds, essentially, if I need it, especially if I need it to escape. BOE green, Keeper's Hooves. Oh, interesting. 12 agility, 6 stamina, 3 strength. That is certainly better than what we have now. Not by much, but definitely still better. Let's go ahead and equip those. They are very green. Still pretty cool. Just need that last adept, and then we can head south. I do see an adept back there. Let's see if we can get this hound out of the way first. Oh, there's an adept down there too. That one's probably easier to access. Let's grab him, bring him up. We might bring a hound with us. Yep, okay. That is fine. Tough fight, but we finally got it done. We've got more of that patch of tainted skin. Still don't know what these are used for. We've got 4 now, though. Hopefully that will be made obvious to us soon enough, so we don't have to continue to hold on to them. That being said, let's get out of here. Let's head back down south. And we'll try to deal with the Furlbog again. If we see any other Horde players, we should definitely come up with a group, though. should be getting pretty close. I think we can head off the path here, come in through the back. Let's see what we got in Deadwood Village today. Some of them are definitely alive. It's good. Hopefully that level 60 rogue isn't going to cause too much havoc here. Just farming some herbs. Good to get some clarification from players, because a lot of times you'll just won't get a response in general, whether you're in a dungeon or otherwise. Yeah, nowadays everybody really is kind of just doing their own thing. Including us, to be fair. I am very much into doing my own thing. Alright, so we do have some other players down here. The chieftain looks to be dead at the moment. Yeah, that's the quest we picked up at Blood Venom Falls. So hopefully we'll get a quick respawn for him. And if not, we still got plenty of other Furlbog to deal with in the meantime. I feel like we have seen mostly alliance players and parties as well, so it's kind of unfortunate that we can't share the kills. It's definitely better than the last episode for sure. It came at a decent time, but we're still going to be fighting for kills here, it looks like. Wish you could find these guys in another camp somewhere, even if we did have to travel all the way north, but it doesn't seem to be the case. It's a very specific set of Furlbog we need to kill. And there aren't too many of them. Well, all the dead bodies have disappeared. At least most of them. So maybe we try our luck. Wait maybe another minute or two. See if the Overlord returns. Let's see, is there anything we can do in the meantime? I've been meaning to check first aid just to see where we're at. So we can make runecloth bandages now, of course. With that being said, I guess we still want to make a little bit more heavy mage weave, just because we're not consistently getting that rune cloth just yet. So I feel like we still need to be using this up instead of trying to sell it on the auction house. We'll get back to a full stack here. Clear some of this out of our bags. Didn't realize how expensive explosive trap is. I guess it is pretty good in AoE situations, but 400 mana is quite a steep price. I do see a gardener in the distance, but we don't need any of those anymore. We can warm up by the fire for a bit. I would like to get back into leatherworking a little bit here, just to see if we can create any interesting leather pieces from rugged leather, since we just started collecting that. And it doesn't seem to be too expensive right now, so I'd be curious to see how many more skill points we can get just simply off of the leather that we collected. And if we need to purchase a little more, that shouldn't be a big deal. And otherwise, everything's caught up. Everything's pretty much going to naturally hit 300 on its own. Besides fishing. Fishing's going to take a lot of time, I think. But whatever method we decide to do for fishing, I think I want to focus on whatever's going to make us the most money. Not necessarily what's going to be the quickest. Go. Overlord Roar should be going down shortly, and then we've got an additional warrior we can take out as well. Oh boy. This is going to be another interesting pull. Let's actually loot him first so we can get his claw. Ripper's doing a very good job on threat. I'm okay with the Pathfinder hitting us for now. We can share some of the incoming damage here. We're actually running out of mana potions. We've been using quite a lot of them. Yeah, anytime we have a big pull like that, if I have a chance to split the damage with our pet for a bit, I'm going to take that opportunity. Well, certainly good for the quest at least. Got a lot done there. And we can pick up our last Pathfinder right there. And our last warrior too, so let's actually send our pet in now. I know he's a little bit low on health, but let's try to pick up the Pathfinder too. Looks like we got him just before the Alliance did. Alright, and I think we are done. Made perfect timing there. And we picked up Potent Boots of the Bear. 11 stamina, 10 strength. Should be pretty lucrative for the warriors out there. I guess even maybe some of the druids as well. So let's get back to the Emerald Sanctuary first. We'll turn in these quests. I'm interested to see if turning in the Timbermaw ally quest will give us reputation. Would definitely be preferred if it did. I think that might be our first rugged hide that we actually picked up. Apparently they're worth 2 gold each. That's pretty expensive. Wonder what they're used for. Okay, so Belt of the Den Watcher. 6 stamina, 24 attack power. That's interesting, to say the least. Travel north along the main road in Fellwood and speak with the Furlbog named Naphian. He stands guard outside the entrance to Timbermaw Hold. Hopefully he will help us get enough rep to make Timbermaw Hold unfriendly, I suppose. And yeah, we did get an extra 150 boost to our rep, so it's pretty good. And then we've got the feathers, so if we end up collecting these deadwood headdress feathers, we can turn those in. I don't think we've actually ever pulled any of those, interestingly enough. And we've killed a decent amount of Furlbog to not have seen at least one. But I guess I'm not too concerned about that repeatable quest. Hopefully speaking with Naphian in the north, yeah, like hopefully he'll just make it so that we can just travel through the hold without too much of an issue.
You wish to speak? Winds be at your back.
Take the empty canteen to the Moonwell in the center of Jadenar. Fill it before returning to Greta. Okay. We can do that, I think, right now, because that's not going to be too difficult. So that's pretty nice. I don't think we ever checked for a vendor here in the Emerald Sanctuary, but I don't think there are any. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So we'll just ignore that for now. So we're heading back north. We can fill up that that jar in Jadenar, or that vial, whatever we got. And then we'll head back to Blood Venom Post and turn in that quest for Overlord Roar's Claw. Alright, we are approaching Jadenar again. And watch, I bet all the cultists and adepts will be up now. Of course, this time around, we need to go straight to the back. Looks like we've got one already. Yeah, look at that. Like almost everything's up, of course. Yeah, look at all these enemies we could have killed before. Definitely in the wrong place at the wrong time to start things off. Towards the top now. Let's see if we can skirt around as many enemies as we can. Let's fill up this canteen. Perfect. Not too bad. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll head back to Blood Venom Falls first. We'll turn in that quest, and then we'll head back down to the Emerald Sanctuary and turn in this canteen. And we'll see about the follow-up. I'm not sure if we'll be able to pick it up yet or not. Looks like we have to head back down there anyway to pick up a different quest in the future, so... it would be fine if we had to leave it alone for now. We are back at the post. Let's get this turned in.
Lokta, strength. May your blades never dull.
Well met.
Alright, no follow-ups. So let's get back to the Emerald Sanctuary. It's actually really crazy how long Fellwood is. It's one of those zones akin to, Dark Shore or something like that, where it's a skinny, long zone. You don't realize how big it actually is unless you look at it kind of on the map in comparison to some other zones. It is very far. So I do feel bad for the Alliance essentially having a flight point way up here. And then, other than that, their only other flight point that is remotely close to Fellwood is going to be either on the border of Ashara or Astronar. Getting to the Emerald Sanctuary for Alliance is such a pain in the ass. So, and I've said it before too, but that's why I feel like they should add a flight path to Rainwood Retreat. I don't think that would be completely ridiculous. And if we want to keep things a little bit more consistent with the number of flight paths, maybe you can just get rid of the one they have in Ashara, since if you have one at Rainwood Retreat, you're not exactly too far away from the Ashara border anyway. But yeah, Fellwood is a long, long zone. It takes quite a while to go from end to end. have finally gotten back to the Emerald Sanctuary, so we can turn this one in. Let's see what the follow-up has to say.
I've been expecting you.
Take the corrupt Moonwell water to Elin Waterseer in the Barrens. Okay. That's actually oddly convenient because we were going to use our Hearthstone anyway, which is set to the crossroads. So let's hearth back. We'll open our map and we'll see where it is. Maybe we can just take care of that right now. Gotcha, it's south of Ratchet. Yeah, I mean, let's go for it. That is not too far away.
Strength and honor. Ratchet once again. Feels weird after all this time. It'll be weird seeing all the pirates on the Merchant Coast again too. And I'm sure other players are going to be a little weirded out. I feel like maybe we might have seen like a high level player come through here while we were, you know, handling these quests at like level 15 or whatever it was. And it was probably really confusing to us, but now it's not so much. I think this might actually be like the same person that you go to for one of the Shaman Totem quests, I think. The one for the Water Totem, maybe. I feel like it's the same Shaman. Or same NPC, whatever this person is. Islin Waterseer. A little bit of extra experience. We'll wait for her to do her thing.
Guide you.
Cleansed water returns to Felwood. Level 54 already. It's quite the jump. So I'm assuming this is going to go back to the Emerald Sanctuary, which is fine. We'll have to hold on to this for a bit. I'm going to just remove these distress beacons. I honestly don't feel the need to complete them. I don't know if they're going to really lead to anything particularly interesting. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, we'll get rid of this one as well. So looking at what we have, obviously the hinterlands is pretty much the best spot, I feel like, for us at the moment. Testing the vessel. Oh, this is going to go back to Feralis as well. We've kind of got like, other than the hinterlands, we've kind of got a bunch of zones that have like a couple of quests in each one.
like nothing too major or crazy. But I think we'll start our hunter quest next. Our level 50 quest, that is. I think that would be pretty fun. That's going to be over in Ashara. We've got a couple of other things that we could do there as well, so I think that's going to be a pretty good spot. In the meantime, as always, I appreciate you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed today's episode, and if you've been enjoying the series so far, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.